Before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwarash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing his word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom. All right. And shalom to you sincere sisters that are out there. All right. Shalom, peace and blessings. And to all you sincere new listeners, young men, young women in the spirit, you know, growing in this. I guess I don't have a title. I'm driving, and I know I got to make some other videos public because I've just been in motion, man, working, you know. But I want to speak on in the spirit, just love and hate, you know. The love and hate that comes along with the balance of life, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people run from both. It's like, I'm a little distracted because I got my eye on something, and I'm noticing around the gas stations, they starting to take down the display things, you know, where you see the prices. Like at this gas station, they took down the display, and you know what tells you, gas is tripping, buddy. Mr. V Salakia driving. But back to the original point, and the spirit of receiving love and hate. You know, people liking you, people disliking you. Having people that are willing to die for you, and also having people that are willing to kill you. You know, it's so much of a balance of life that you almost gotta take. You really gotta be as Job and really take the good with the bad, man. You gotta really grasp the spirit of balance in that regard. Okay? It's like a demon behind me. So, I think that's a major. Oh shit! This nigga got demons on him. It's standing firm. Scriptures say, "Be rooted and established." You got to be rooted and established in Mashiach Yahushai. You got to be rooted and move. You got to be like a tree with roots. It doesn't move. You can move a tree with roots, but it takes a lot of work. But naturally, you're not going to move that tree that's rooted. All right? And that's what the Lord is requiring of us in our walks. You know, sometimes you're gonna get real love. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see people are drawn to your light through the spirit, you know, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're gonna see it. You're gonna be on your job, and you're gonna be like, man, these people, they really, you could tell they feel comfortable around you. They listen to you. You know, they don't play with you. You know what I mean? Like you feel the spirit. But then on the hindsight, sometimes there be people that be like, man, no matter how much you move like that, they still, man, they got a fuck you attitude. Sometimes it may be a neighbor, co-worker, family. Most of the time it's family. Just have a strong anti-you. They anti-you in the spirit. Everything you do is wrong. It's part of the journey. You got to be able to know how to deal with both. You got to know how to handle both sides of the coin. Everybody want love. Everybody want love. This car funny, man. All right. Get behind this truck. Give me 1 second. So, I just think that that's a kind of a unspoken kind of subject matter in the spirit of just dealing in your day-to-day walk, you know, for what you stand for, how you stand, you know, every bit of it can create a positive charge where people are drawn to you, they rock with you, they think you are all right, they cool, they interested about you, and then sometimes it's like it's anti, like, man, you don't rock with them or they don't rock with you, and you got to be able to perceive those points in the spirit. See, we about to go into real treacherous times. This thing's about to get real personal, as I like to say. It's gonna get real personal. It's gonna be in your face. It's gonna be talking to you, not texting, not commenting. It's gonna be in your face. And the scriptures speak about having the spirit of discernment. You gotta be able to discern spirits. You gotta be able to discern, like, nah, I ain't, hey, you know what? Go back inside. I don't know about this nigga. Nah, get the fuck out of here. That's wisdom. Scriptures say, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Sometimes you gotta know when to get the fuck out of there. Sometimes you gotta know when you in a pit of enemy, in a den of enemies. I say, man, this ain't about, contrary to popular belief. See, these other camps, especially IUIC and a lot of you other worldly ass camps, y'all be trying to push this narrative, this spirit of being accepted by the world and the people, man. Y'all be really wanting to be accepted. And being accepted or trying to be accepted by many is only going to leave you fucked. Scriptures say, out of a multitude, let your counsel be of one. All that neighborhood friendly Israelite energy, get the fuck out of here with that. And I'm like I said, now let me balance that out. When in my neighborhood where I live at now, like literally, even when my kids aren't outside, all the kids play in front of my building. The whole neighborhood, all the kids. Right? And I'm not, now some brothers is better at this than me, but spirit be stopping me when I get too neighborhood fatherly, so it don't go that far. But in the spirit, it's like they feel safe, they play right there. That's where they play at. When I go downtown, I'm on my way to work, I'm downtown Atlanta, I'm all over that place. Like I work in the vicinity of the stadiums in downtown. Man, everybody be speaking to me and talking to me. My rib be annoyed by it, but she gets it now, because she like, man, they treat you like the mayor. I be like, man, yeah. They really, like, you would think I was a politician the way police stop me, talk. We be talking, cutting up, parking people, the hustlers out there, the homeless, security, the hotel people, apartment people, everybody just be like, but all praise Yahweh Shimi Yahushai, but that's one side of it. As much love as I get, as much hate as I get a lot of hate. That's why I'm able to speak on this, because I get a lot. I'm not talking about Oh, you know, no, I'm talking about like, no, it's people out here, and it's not, man, listen, it's not even of things that I've done to them. Most of these niggas I'm talking about, even in my head right now, I've never actually had a conversation with. But because we know people that know the same people, they feel a way, and it don't even make no sense. Niggas see, it just comes with the story. That's what I'm really getting into. Sometimes shit don't even make no fucking sense. You gotta understand, it's the word lore. Every brother, every elect member is gonna have a book of remembrance. So some things is just building. You know, people talk shit about you. You know, you get to the point of, hey man, you know what? Fuck it. If so, whatever. You know, because you felt the emotions of people shit talking you. People trying to shit talk you, throw smut on your name, throw dirt on your name, throw dirt on your character. If you felt that enough, you get to a point where it's like you don't even feel the need to justify yourself. Hey man, whatever. If you feel that way, then feel it. If you don't have a real legitimate reason to speak on your ill towards me, I'm not acknowledging it. I don't feel it. Sometimes it's just feeling. Sometimes it's, as the scriptures say, man, hey, you got to understand, one of the 10 commandments, I've been meditating on this a lot lately. One of the 10 commandments is thou shalt not covet, man. Like, that's a real spirit. Coveting is basically like murder. That is theft. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's. Basically, a lot of people out here, they be wanting your life. They be wanting the spirit. And I know this for a fact. A lot of men, I'm gonna say this too, a lot of men want your woman because of the spirit that you've put on her. See, this thing, the spirit of covetousness is an evil, nasty, disgusting spirit that a lot of people suffer from, and we really don't speak on it. We just code it with, oh, niggas be hating. No, hating, there's jealousy and envy. And I remember Birdman, he broke this down beautifully. He said hate, that's some shit. You know, a nigga 200 miles on the other side of the country feel about you. That's hate. He was like, envy is somebody that's close to you. Somebody that's right there by you and they see you and they I'm telling you, you got to be in the spirit of understanding that these are spirits that are attacking everybody. If you're not in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you're vulnerable. You're definitely an agent of these spirits. So again, if you walking on this path of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you gaining wisdom, you shining, you knowledgeable, you carry yourself a certain way, you got that look in your face, they can tell you serious. Yeah, 144. They can tell you serious. Some people like it. Some people are drawn to it. Some people feel safe in it. And then some people be like, man, they don't say it, but in the spirit they feel a way of like, why the Lord chose him? Why the Lord chose her and not me? Envy and strife is real. Love and hate. I've come into this walk and I've experienced some of the greatest love I've ever experienced from brothers. True love. As the scriptures say, brotherly love. You need, if you down bad and you fucked up, or you in a tight situation, or you shipwrecked, or whatever the case may be, they be able to come get you out of that. Brothers will do their best to come get you to the best of their ability. Now, I told you, man, the Georgia State Patrol, man, take a moment of silence when they drive. Them niggas will make you get on. I'm about to get off the highway, man. Jeez, are you getting off? I'm going to stay on. Hey, I hit you with this. I didn't start experiencing love from my wife until I actually started treating her with the love that the Lord required, like being in the spirit. The more you in the spirit of everything, the more everything is better. But these people are not in the spirit. They're in the spirit of hate, and envy, and strife, and contentiousness, and idolatry. They got demons on them. They hate you. But some of them love you. That's the thing about it. How about that? These be puzzle time. These be puzzle pieces and puzzle times that the Lord set us all up to be able to work the spirit of discernment. Judge things. We're judged. The Lord said that the Lord is setting us up to be judges. So in the spirit of being judges, the Lord just gonna throw things your way to judge the situation. What's your judgment on it? Hey man, I think he cool. I got my eye on this person. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. It's just judgment. Discernment is judgment. But I know in the spirit that trust and believe, brothers, if you're moving in the spirit and you got walking in the faith, you are a light. You are a light. Scriptures say a city that the Lord has set up we sit on a hill, roughly paraphrasing Matthew, was that Matthew the 5th chapter. He didn't light this candle to put it under a bushel. As things get worse, our value goes up. And a brother said this the other day, go look at gold. As this place gets worse, the value of gold goes up. And the scriptures say that I shall make a man more precious to find gold. So the value of the men of the Lord is going up every day. Every day. Every day. Because the men of the Lord have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding which shall stabilize them in these times. Like a brother said, hey man, what's one thing that women need the most? What's the one thing that all security, provision, and the ultimate security, stability, they want stability. So what's the one thing that's only going to stabilize people in this time that we're going into? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Lord. And the fear is our treasure. There's a value to fear, having fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's where we are. These people are drawn to us. But just as much as people are drawn to you, is just as much as people are repelled by you. You want people to love you? You want people to honor you? Expect people to hate your fucking guts. Read every account. People love King David. People love King David. But then King David also had enemies. I forget his name off the top of my head. But he was cursing out King David is spitting at him. And then the King David said, hey, if this be how the Lord, yep, he cursed out David, the water, brother. Hey, how about Shemi, he cursed out King David. And King David was in the spirit of understanding, like, hey, if that's what the Lord wanted to be, because that's the balance of it. There's nobody is 100% loved. But also don't be afraid of the love. Don't be afraid of the love because you're afraid of the hate. Embrace the love too. Embrace the love that the Lord gives you in doses. Take that love. If that's those good times with brothers, then take that time. If that's that time with your woman, then take that time. If you're a woman and, hey, if you listening, you're a woman and that's with your husband, take that time. You take that time because that's important as well. Everything has got to be in balance. We're in this flesh. The Lord gets great hate. So again, but he gets the love of Israel. That's all he wants. It's just part of the program. It's really all I'm saying. It's really part of the program. You know? Yep. Proverbs 11:1, and it says, a false balance is an abomination unto the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Yeah, the Lord gonna pour out on you the just weight of love that you can handle and not lose your wits and your mind about. And also, the Lord gonna give you the hate as well as you can handle, because it's a balance. And it's necessary. It's a necessary balance. I love it, actually. If you wanna know a part of me, actually, this might be the toxic part of me that I've developed in this truth, you know. But I love that shit, man. I love it. It's like the purest form of like, this is what it's about. Like that love and hate, like like I said, it's not even like the pride of it or anything like that, of just love. It's just seeing people like really be having problems with you. Like there's people that got problems with you, that don't like you, that are just against you. Like, man, why the fuck he over here? Hey, some of you brothers, you know, you be living certain places and people be looking at you like, how the fuck is you? Be like, oh, my bad, you right. I shouldn't live over here with you niggas. You right, my bad. My bad. I'm tripping. You right. I shouldn't be over here. That's why you're looking at me as such, because what the fuck why am I around said niggas? You're right. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it becomes a point where you expect the shit. That's why the scriptures say, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Then you get to work your moves. All right, I see this thing. All right, let me, you know, you play your hand how you. It's took a drink. Shoot, choking me out. It's back to the point. It's just understanding that this is also part of the emotional test of your mind. You know, how do you handle these things? You know, do you apply the scriptures? Because there's plenty of accounts where, I mean, take Yahushua when he was on the earth. You know, he had followers. He had that accepted him of who he was and honored him, revered him, and he handled it with humility, and he would pose, you know, he showed us honor. He was not a tyrant in any shape or form when people showed love to him and honored him. But at the same time, people seek to kill him, hated him, couldn't stand him, just like Paul. He had enemies, just like Peter. They had enemies. The 12, they had enemies. The prophets, they had enemies. As great of men as these men were, they had enemies. Moses, he had enemies. See, there was people that revered Moses. We're in the time of the Passover, week of unleavened bread at this point, but the Passover, nevertheless. And, you had people that followed Moses, listen. And then you had people that, after all this stuff that Moses had just did, the staff, where your staff at, nigga? Where your staff that turns into a snake? Put your hand in your fucking bosom. They couldn't do that shit. Excuse me, they couldn't do that. They couldn't do that. But they was talking shit. Oh, nah, Moses, let me, you see? Hate, contentious, covetous. Exodus 20:17, it says, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. See, they don't want a woman like your wife. They don't want a beautiful woman like your wife. They don't want a hardworking woman like your wife. They don't want whatever the reasons why you have your wife. They want your wife. They want your wife. They want your life. They want your car. They don't want a car like yours. They don't want the car that's black, SUV. They can go buy the same fucking rims. They could do the whole setup as you. No, they want your shit. That's covetous. And that's really what it comes down. You don't think these people covet the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? It's the greatest spirit. They may not acknowledge it and accept it, but they covet it. They covet the power. They covet the respect that comes with it. They covet the way we walk, the way we talk. I'm being serious. Are you kidding me? We don't have the same women problem that you niggas have. We don't have the same, like, hey, brothers might have been in bad case with a woman. But after a while, you get out of that shit. The Lord gets you out of that shit. You become wiser. You become stronger. You become more, stand on your program. You get better. Everybody been in a weak case, and that's okay, but there's growth from it. A lot of you men, y'all be 30, 40 years still in a ball, and your testicles is in your wife's purse. You got to ask your wife for permission to go have a beer and type shit like that. You can't go nowhere unless your woman there with you type shit. Y'all be envying that shit because y'all be feeling like, nah, he ain't. Like, what the hell? And that's his woman? Shit, what the fuck? Yeah, they instead of hey man, teach me your ways. Hey man, fuck that nigga. That's the nigga way. That's the nigga way. That's the American way. It's based in jealousy, envy, strife. It's feminine. This is a bitch-made world. That's what I'm just keeping it. I'm about to close up here, but I'm just keeping it. It's just in the spirit, man. This is what you got to really stand firm on. It's brothers that I know, hey, you can't tell me not to love this brother. Unless this brother go off AWOL. Unless some brother go AWOL, it's a different thing. But in the spirit of keep it in the pocket of where it's at, nobody could tell me not to. Man, get the fuck out of here. You stand on shit. The love, like my wife. I'm just talking about things on the earth. I'm just speaking in general of the people around me. But then hey, then like I say, that strife, they see it, they feel it, they feel the power in you, they feel the respect that you get, they feel the attention that you draw. You draw people's attention. You understand how I be like, take a step out of you, like, brothers. See, man, do you understand the average person in America don't got nobody to talk to? They phones be dry as hell. They ain't got no friends. They ain't got no, even if they got a wife or a husband, they barely talk to each other. They hate each other. And they ain't got no friends. They ain't got no real family circle. They just be isolated and alone, like dead on an island. But here we are. We got tenfolds of men around us. We be talking to each other in our own vicinity every day, all day. We live with each other. We spend time with each other. We brothers from other states come out in town. We go to their states. We talk to each other. It's so much. I hate this word, but it's so much community. It's such a league of men. That in itself. I said this one time, for us brothers here, we got together. We got together once a Sunday, brothers and all our wives, in good standing, and we all came together. And I said to my wife, and my wife said to me, we were talking, and it was really like looking around the room, and it was like, man, and I'm gonna say this too, brothers be handsome. Brothers be handsome. Brothers' wives be beautiful. The Lord's picking is, you could see the Lord is a specific, how he picks his grapes from his cluster. Very eclectic men, very different men, it's something to behold. It's something to be a part of. I'm thankful to be a part of. But I'm telling you that what comes with it, it ain't always love, peace, and hair grease, man. You're going to feel that love, man. You're going to get love. You're going to get, they say a man is supposed to have 3 hugs a day to maintain sanity. You're supposed to have, as a man, you're supposed to get a lot of hugs. You're supposed to be hugged as a man. I don't care how hard you are. As a man, you're supposed to receive hugs. You hug your wife. You see brothers, we salute each other, give each other hugs. You understand how much like love and energy around that we give to each other and receive being a part of this together that the world don't get. It's only really, I be looking at shit like, man, it's really only right you niggas hate me. Like I said, I really stand on it. Like, I accept the hate. I don't expect anything different. I don't expect anything different.